Bienvenido. We are about ready to head out on our vacation. So this is, I guess, technically the first day that we are off work. We have everything all packed up and ready to head out for Miami today. Tomorrow we fly out for Honduras. So it's been a couple weeks of packing and making sure that we have everything all good to go. So we have, for our week in Honduras, each of us, Megan, Kelly, and I each have our own carry-on bag to take on the plane with us, as well as a backpack. So we are packed to the gills at this point. Really can't fit anything else in our bags. However, we try to pack as light as possible so we don't have to check our bags and pay money and take the potential of losing baggage and things like that. So for the trip, one thing I forgot to talk about in the last video, which thank you guys, by the way, for checking out the videos. But I've been working on speaking some Spanish so that we can try to get by fairly well when we're in Honduras. I know most people are probably going to speak English too, but I don't want to make that assumption. So been really working on that and getting ready for it. But I also have the Google Pixel 2, which has the Google Buds with it. So I'm going to try their live translation. It's basically you wear the buds in both ears, and you can ask Google to help you with speaking a specific language, and then it will automatically open up the translate. And it will say out loud to the person you're speaking to, it'll tell them exactly what the translation thing is doing in their language. So they don't think you're crazy. But then it basically, they speak to you and Google hears them speaking in that language, and then it translates it and you hear it directly through your Pixel Buds. And then you just tap to respond back and you speak in your native language. And then it goes through the phone and it speaks it out loud to the other person. So that hopefully will work out really well for us while we're down there, if we run into a situation where my broken Spanish isn't coming through to them. So we'll see how that goes. But for today, we're getting ready to leave our house, and we're going to be driving to Miami, and we're going to be flying out tomorrow from Miami. So one of the really cool things about living in Florida is that there are a whole heck of a lot of airports to fly out of compared to most states I've been in. And it's not that super difficult to drive across the state or down the state, but there's airports all over. You have Miami and Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, and you've got Fort Myers has an airport, Tampa, Sarasota, Bradenton. If you want to drive over to Orlando, which isn't that far for us. So St. Pete has its own airport as well. So there's airports all over the place, which is great. So I did some research and looking at all the different airports to find the least expensive option. And Miami was one of those. Plus we have the advantage of today driving down, taking our time, and we're actually going to drive across Florida 41. I think it's US 41, and which is the real Alligator Alley. So a lot of people drive across Interstate 75, and they call that Alligator Alley, but that's an interstate. Yeah, you might see some alligators like hanging out in the canals next to it, but it's not the same thing. US 41, like you guys will see a little later in the video, has like alligators laying on the side of the road. A ton of birds, awesome cypress forest. It's awesome. It's really, really cool drive. So we're going to take our time today because we don't need to check into hotel till later tonight. Flight's not till tomorrow. So our vacation starts today, but it's really more of just a field trip across southern Florida and the Everglades. And then we're going to get to our hotel and relax and probably go to bed a little early. Our flight's not super early, but we want to get to the airport super early since we haven't flown internationally in quite a while, just to make sure that we have all of our T's crossed and I's dotted and such. So for right now, we're just going to be throwing our bags in the car, and we'll take you along with us for our ride today. And I hope you enjoy this episode too. All right, well, we're in the car. We are heading south to Miami. Like I said, we're going to try to go across US 41, across Alligator Alley, check out the animals, and we'll see some alligators, I'm sure, along the side of the road. So we'll see all that stuff. So right now we're packed up and just heading down the highway. about 30 minutes into our trip, heading down to Miami, and Kelly already has to go pee. So we're taking a little pit stop here at a gas station so she can use the restroom, and then we'll get back on the road. But really, 30 minutes in, this is gonna be a long drive.
What? Stop. Butthead. Look out. Dad.
Alright, so we have just turned off of Interstate 75 as we were heading east over towards Miami. We're heading south now, going towards US 41, so that we can get down to the REAL Alligator Alley. And they're doing some controlled burns over off of Interstate 75 and like the area where there's a lot of Florida panthers and stuff. It's like a refuge area for them, but they're burning off a lot of the undergrowth that's growing up in there. So they do these burns every so often. I guess every couple of years or so they'll do those. You might see some smoke in the background. It looks like clouds, but it's really smoke. I don't know if you can pick it up on the GoPro or not. It might be kind of hard to see it. So we're just going to give you some footage as we drive along, because this is the part where this is another thing about Florida, and what I absolutely love about being in Florida is that everywhere you go is just gorgeous. Tons of wildlife, tons of just wetlands areas with a lot of birds and just everything. It's just really cool. So we'll try to shoot some of the footage as we drive through here, just so you can see what it's like off to the sides of the roads, and we'll make some stops and such too, so that we can try to share some of that with you. One of the really cool things is as we were driving down on 75, there were an enormous amount of swallowtail kites, which are kind of like a bird of prey that whips around in the wind. They're just really neat to watch, kind of fly around, really pretty birds. So we've seen a lot of those. So I'll put a picture like here and show you what those look like, just so you get an idea of what they are. But hopefully we'll see some more once we get stopped and be able to actually maybe video one flying around and such. So I'll shut up and let you guys kind of enjoy our ride along here. Alright, so there's a sign coming up, a yellow sign. I'll see if I can catch it on the GoPros as we go by, but it's Panther Crossing, and this one says next 3 miles. So we've seen these for like the last 4 miles or so, and this area has a population of Florida panthers, and I don't know the exact number that they have counted in this area, but I guess they cross back and forth here frequently enough for the signs. I've never seen a Florida panther in the wild, but that would be pretty awesome if we actually got to see one. But I doubt during the daytime with all this traffic out that we would see one across the road. That'd be pretty awesome. Cypress, so try to get that sign as we go by. Right there. So now we're actually entering Big Cypress Natural Preserve now. So this is the official, we were driving down alongside of it as we came up. So we're on 41, US 41. So this is the REAL Alligator Alley here. And on both sides of the road, there's like canals. And this is pretty much just all Everglades through here. And you'll see patches of cypress trees and things like that. So we'll stop up through, as we go through, we're just going to take our time. We're about 40 minutes from Shark Valley, which is a really cool Florida park. So we're going to stop there and be able to show you guys some parts of that park. But on our way to get there, I'm sure we'll stop a couple times, because there's just some neat roadside places to stop and take pictures and see all kinds of cool birds. Maybe most likely even alligators. So we'll bring that footage to you as well. Oh yeah, there's a swallowtail kite. So you can stop and you can get some pictures of it.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Isn't he awesome?
Yeah, here.
Love those birds. Those are like my favorite. No. Hi! Close up in the face! Man, he's just awesome. I hope you guys can see that. Kelly's gonna take some pictures too, but just freaking killer bird. Oh, there's another one, Kelly, look. I think we scared him by stopping. It's funny that the vultures hang right with him. Like he's following the vulture. Yeah, you think? Over there with your firing off the camera rounds. So here's one of the several different roadside parks that you'll find as you drive across US 41. We've stopped here before and Kelly got some awesome pictures of all kinds of different birds. She got a really good picture of a little blue heron, which was pretty cool. So we'll check this place out and see if we can get some good photos and good video here. So let's go take a look, see what we find. Oh. I thought you asked a question.
Big tired.
So I just when you have to
Oh yeah. Jagar and tilapia. Man, there's a bunch of them. Oh, I see that little green. You can see all the cypress trees on the other side of the river here, or canal.
Making way downtown.
Downtown?
Walking fast, faces fast and soulbound.
Nice.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You know that's making the video, right?
Getting booked, Megan? What? You getting booked? What?
No, no, he is going up the river.
Making his way downtown.
All right, so that was pit stop number 1. So we'll stop at a few more places, see if we can get some more pictures. You guys think it was awesome?
Beautiful. It's a pretty cool little spot to go to there.
Yeah, it is really nice. Good roadside little park.
That it is, and it's free.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely free.
3 hours or 2 hours away.
looking at?
There's a baby alligator.
Baby alligator. Oh, look at the little guy.
Where's his mama?
You have to holler for mama. So these are beautiful cypress trees here. This is one of our favorite spots to stop whenever we're driving across here. So this is the Big Cypress Gallery, and inside they have this, a lot of really great photographs and artwork that is pretty much centered around the wildlife and trees and just the local area and stuff. It's a neat little spot. You can also do Big Cypress swamp walks here. So they have these trails that you can go back. You pay some money and you can go do these walks with them. And they have a guide that takes you through. And you wear waders and you get to walk literally right through the wetlands and through the cypress forest. It's pretty cool looking. We haven't done that yet, but we've been planning on trying to get down here to do that. They also have some cabins you can rent and stay here as well. So we thought about doing like a long weekend, coming down, staying there, and then doing some of the swamp walks. I think that would be really cool to try to see some stuff that maybe is off the beaten path, if you will. So Kelly's getting, she's gonna get eaten. That's, oh yeah. So I think we're gonna go inside the gallery and take a look around, see if there's any artwork we want to take home with us or any tchotchkes that maybe we find. So, oh, here's a bunch of turtles. Let's take a look at these guys. You see the turtles on the log? So I just crossed the road, US 41 from the Big Cypress Gallery here, and this is right along the canal. So there's a couple alligators laying over there, sleeping on that bank. I just seen a crowned night heron fly, and yeah, he's sitting up in the cypress tree there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but they're really cool. They have some really huge red eyes, just cool looking birds. Oh, look at this right here. Right next to the road here. A big boy. Actually, he's not that big. He's probably about maybe 6 to 7 foot in length. Probably 7 foot, I would say. Just everywhere around here is just like an oasis, man. It is just so cool. Gorgeous bird. There's another little bitty alligator here. This guy's maybe 4 foot, 4 to 5 foot. Two little green herons over there. All right, so we made it to Shark Valley. We stopped at a food truck at one of the local Indian reservations, and it wasn't all that great. Kelly has some chicken strips and wasn't very happy about that. I had something called an Indian burger, which is basically a deep fried hamburger. This big puff of a thing. It was okay, it wasn't bad. But we're at Shark Valley, and we have to walk into the entrance. We had to park out on the main road because the parking lot here is full, which means it is going to be packed in here. So I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to stay. Kelly's going to take a quick picture of a great blue heron. So we're walking down the road that goes into the park entrance, and then hopefully it's not so crowded that we can't at least do a little bit of walking around. See the engine go?
Yeah. This one's probably better. He's got his cruise flip-flop.
Hello, ladies.
You know, they have outlets in the bathrooms, but they don't have plumbing in the bathrooms.
Well, you know, gotta get your priorities straight.
Obviously.
All right, so walk around this way over here.
Get some water.
Water's probably good. Yep.
Yeah.
Or
we can just dehydrate ourselves and die on the path.
well, that would be no fun.
I don't know. Sounds kind of fun. What do you...
We'll get a camera shot here.
Really?
Sufficient.
It's not gonna get it.
So Megan's getting really tired of the silly jokes. So we've got another one for Megan. Megan, what's a pirate's favorite fish? Come on. It's a gar. You just have 1 week of this. That's it. Aren't you so glad?
I want me time. I'm gonna get no me time.
I'll give you some you time.
No.
She's gonna hate us so much by the end of this. Here. Go.
Yeah.
So big.
Below.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh, yeah.
What kind of snake? A snake.
Looks like just a banded water snake.
Okay. Through the hole?
Yeah, see, come here, look at him.
Oh, good.
He's just a banded water snake.
Is he poking his head? Oh.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't, like, take off and walk through.
He's like, I'm used to this.
Yeah. All right, well, that was our, oh yeah, there. That was our quick visit to Shark Valley. Looks like gator poop. Oh, there's a gator. See you, gator. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile. There's many crocodiles here.
Maybe we'll see crocodiles in Honduras.
Yeah. Sure.
So we are walking back to our car. We are done at Shark Valley. It was just a quick little loop so we can get on to Miami. And there goes turtles. They're out of here.
Howdy, man. Turtle power.
All right, so that's it for Shark Valley. We're gonna head back to the car and head to Miami, head to the hotel. We'll update you in a bit.
How far away is the hotel?
About 45 minutes from here, I think. All right, we made it to our hotel room in Miami. So we're at the Hilton Garden Inn near the airport, so we can get a quick departure out of here in the morning. And then we're gonna leave our car parked here actually for the week, which is pretty cool. Didn't cost us too much extra to do that. So hotel room, pretty much a standard Hilton Garden Inn room. However, what's pretty cool, I've never stayed at any Hilton property ever and got a towel animal. So very reminiscent of being on a cruise. We got a little puppy dog, which is cool because Kelly is missing Inara something terrible.
Not Inara.
So it looks like a dog. No, I think it's a dog. How about this? You guys comment on this video if you think that this is a dog towel animal or a bunny towel animal. To me, it looks like a dog. They say it's a bunny. I could be wrong, but I'll let you guys decide. So comment down below and let us know if you think if it's a bunny or a dog towel animal. How about that? All right, well, this is going to conclude our video for day one of vacation. So episode 2 is now in the books. Kind of tired. We did a lot today, a lot of walking, took a ton of pictures, ton of videos. So it's going to be editing time tonight to get all that footage down into a reasonably long video. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe if you did like it and you want to get the additional episodes from our vacation, because tomorrow we will be getting on the airplane, heading to Honduras, and the real fun will start. Today was cool though, going through Shark Valley and all the pictures and all the fun stuff. So please subscribe. Please leave a comment if you think the towel animal is a bunny or a dog. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night.